Like you've been expecting La-Di-Die, my #1 song, my blessing, my gift. This song did so much more for me than y'all understand. La-Di-Die is a hit. It's been a hit since the first time I heard it. It's a hit now and it'll always be a hit. And it just made it that much better that I got to spend it with the most talented female artist of our generation and my girlfriend, Nessa Barrett.
I'm gonna cry, that was so nice.
No,
hey.
I guess we should just start from the fucking beginning, right? Like, how did I hear about this song? Why don't you tell them, like, where the song came from? Like, how did you figure it out? Because you had it when I, like, listened to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pitch record.
Yeah?
And I got it, and it actually wasn't, like, it wasn't really a vibe at first, but, like, I related to the lyrics, if that made sense.
And my manager, Shannon, came out from the studio she was working in. She was like, hey, Nessa has this new song. Do you want to listen to it? So we walked in the studio and they played it. And I gave him like my notes, right? And then I was like, this is sick as fuck. And then I walked out. And then, but the funniest part is I told him, I was like, you could literally get anybody on this song. Because that's the movement the song had, like the energy it had. She really could have gotten anybody on that song.
Oh, I think we knew before that we wanted you on it. I thought we were going to ask you.
Yeah?
And then you said that, and it was like really awkward.
I did. I was like, you should really have a feature on it. So Shannon came out and was like, yo, how do you feel about the song? And I was like, sick as fuck, like literally fire as shit. She was like, would you want to cut on it? And I was like, yeah, of course. And so I just walked back in the studio, and that night I remember I just cut it, okay? But all that to say, right, this is the coolest part of the whole story, right, the whole song, okay? No one knows this. It was like a sneak peek. Exclusive, yeah, exclusive, right? So, as you know, like we all lived in the Sway house for a bit, and there was a time where like me, Josh, Nessa, and Mads all lived in the same room. It was like a whole thing. I remember I used to record music. I record like ideas in my room whenever I had inspiration. And so one night I was like tweaking, and it was like 3 a.m, and I had been literally singing this melody and these lyrics over and over again because I was trying to get it right. I didn't know what I was trying to do. And that melody just happens to be the second half of my verse on La-Di-Die. But the coolest part about it is 3 a.m, I'm writing this verse. Nessa sits up from the bed across the room and she's like, can you go to fucking sleep? She's like, what are you making? Like, what are you even making? Like, why are you making that?
To my defense, you were recording it for hours.
So this is the story of me and Nessa's creation of La-Di-Die, and the start of a very cute love story, if I might say so myself. La-Di-Die, baby. Thanks for coming on, baby.